Hey Pack Rats! So it's been a while since the last video because I actually only want to put out videos when there's something I think is really cool to show. And this is one of those things. I've been using this as my overhead camera mount solution for the past few months, and I just really wanted to make a video about it because it's so cool. How many of us have always wanted a camera mount to work exactly the same way as like a hydraulic monitor mount, right? Not having to tighten and loosen the screws every time you want to make an adjustment. And I was really surprised when I bought this that is how this works. You can just move it and it will stay in place. I leave my camera mounted on this for days, weeks at a time, and it doesn't budge. So let's talk about it. This is the Ulanzi TH04 overhead camera mount. And I've been loving this for a couple reasons. One is how easy it is to adjust. Two is that it takes up no space at all. The only space it takes is the clamp on the table, and the rest is just airspace, which I love. Get it off the floor, everything off the floor. And the last thing I like about it is that it doesn't just work for overhead camera shots. Because there is a ball head on it, you can angle at yourself and get a front-facing shot or a side-facing shot, which is why I actually bought a second one. Of course, not sponsored. This channel is tiny. This is all paid for with my own money. I'm a gearhead. I like cool stuff. I like stuff that works really well. So I'm gonna unbox this second one with you, show you all the pieces, and show you how everything works. Okay, let's unbox this. Notice right away though, that for an entire overhead setup, this is actually a very small package. You have the piece that clamps onto your table, and then you have the arm itself. That's it. Setup is really simple. The side with the 1/4" screw and the pin go on top, and you just clamp it to your desk. And I have a very thick desk. I actually had to return a small rig desk clamp because my desk was so big, but this one fits it perfectly. Then you take your arm, there's gonna be a hole on the bottom, which you drop right onto the pin, the same way you would put something onto a light stand, and it should be flush. So now that it's on your desk, you're ready to set it up for the weight of your camera. There is a warning on there that when you loosen the knob, it's going to spring out. So one hand on the arm, loosen, control it while it springs out. To mount your camera, it's this Yuka quick release plate. It comes with a Yuka plate. These also fit Falcam F38s, which a lot of you have. I find it's just easier to drop the camera in when it's sitting flat like that. Clipped right in. There's also a way to lock this. So it has a very nice ball head. There's a big latch, you undo it, then you can re-angle your camera. And there's also this panning lock on the side. So you can pan, lock, pan, lock. Once you have the mount attached to your desk and your camera attached to the mount, then you can make the final adjustments to get your fluid motion. So the knob in the back, if it's too loose, then you're going to get some rebound. So just tighten it until you can still move the arm, but you're not getting rebound. Perfect. Same with the knob up top. There. Perfect. So this is my final setup. I have my front-facing camera right here. I have my overhead camera right here. And then I have the newest addition, the side angle camera, which I'm using my new top-down camera mount for. Awesome, I'm all set. For cons, I can think of two things that might be a problem for some people. One is just that the arm is not silent. It's sometimes going to squeak when you're moving it around, but that's only an issue if you plan on moving it while you're shooting, which most people won't. The second issue is a bigger issue, and that is that because it is clamped to the table, if your table moves, then the camera's gonna move, and the shot's gonna be shaky. And it's very obvious. So that's not a problem with the arm, it's just that if you don't have a very stable table, then you're going to see shakes in your shot unless you're being very careful. Anyhow, I clearly love the arm, which is why I took the time to make a video about it. I will have an affiliate link in the description. Please consider using my link because I get a little kickback and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Other than that, that's everything. Thank you and bye.